So in the movie, your character comes close to a near death. Well, multiple times, almost loses its life.
Yeah.
So with that said, life can change in an instant.
Yeah.
So what are 3 things on your bucket list you'd like to do in your lifetime?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I'd like to see South America. I'm embarrassed that I've never been to South America. And everyone I've met from South America is amazing. Secondly, what would I like to do? Bucket list kind of thing. I would like to do like an RV road trip.
Yes, that'd be fun.
Like old school RV road trip. Like I did one of those when I was a kid with my family, and it was both hell and amazing. And you know, and I'm looking for both hell and amazing one more time. And then as a third thing, I don't know. I would love to. It was to actually meet Stan Lee, and I met Stan Lee. That was big because he's a legend. So that one's crossed off, but that's about all I got.
And then if you could have someone's consciousness take over your body, whose would it be?
God, that's a good question. If I could have someone take over my body, I want somebody who's gonna be nice to it. I'll take my wife. I'll take Blake, yeah.
If you were given the chance to be immortal, would you take it after having been in this movie, or would you pass?
This movie, it would be totally irrelevant to my answer, but no, I would never want to be immortal. That sounds like a very lonely thing to have.
The movie takes a lot of turns. When you first read this over, what was your reaction and what did you think?
Oh, I liked the darker elements of it. I liked that what they were discussing in the beginning of the movie, this idea that you could take someone's consciousness and put it into another body, was that some of it was based in some pretty compelling science, and that was fascinating and scary. But I liked the idea of hubris. I like the idea that this character is so arrogant and uses his power and his influence and his money to buy another life. And I like it. When I watch movies, I like consequence, and I like seeing that there's tremendous consequence to these terrible decisions that he makes.
You're playing another superhero in an upcoming movie, Deadpool. Being that it's the first rated R superhero movie, how will it differ from other movies?
Well, I think that's a gross exaggeration. There are other rated R superhero movies, but Blade off the top of my head is certainly one. Spawn, I think, was one. But I'm excited. You know, we made it rated R not because we wanted to add vulgarity or anything like that.
Yeah,
We wanted to be as faithful to the comic book as possible. In order to do that, we needed to be rated R. So we were shocked and surprised and thrilled that the studio was willing to do that. You know, but they don't give us the budget that the X-Men movies get, you know, and that's specifically because we're rated R. So, you know, and that limits your audience a little bit.
And then one last question, your Twitter. Do you do that yourself, and where do you find, like, where do you get your inspiration for your tweets?
I don't know. I just find
random?
it tweeting to be really random and sort of funny. You asked me if I do it myself. Of course I do it myself. Is there a service that you can get that someone will do your Twitter for you? Or
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably wouldn't surprise me though.
Probably not, right? I don't know. I'm sure some
Sadly.
people have, other people do. I don't think you could be funny or amusing if you had somebody else do it, because that would just be dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, I just have fun with it. I don't know. You get 140 characters. You can't really tackle any sort of serious subjects with that, you know, limitation.